Hey guys, you're here with Lawrence again. Thanks so much for joining me. I did a video a couple of weeks ago around becoming financially free through property, and the feedback on that video has been phenomenal. What we spoke about on that video, and go check it out if you want to, we spoke about how you can take this concept, this high level vague idea of becoming financially free, and broke it down into practical steps that you can take on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to be able to get to your financial freedom. And what's been so cool about that video is that a lot of people have emailed me and said, it doesn't just apply to financial freedom, but if you want to achieve anything in your life, as long as you break it down into manageable steps, you can achieve it. And that was exactly the point of that video. I wanted to show that as long as you've got a plan, you've got a step-by-step process, you can achieve anything. And I wanted to use another example today just to further cement that concept. Let's imagine that you want to write a book. Now, writing a book is a very intimidating thought. You know, it's this book where you're going to get the chapters, the content, how are you going to come up with the idea. Maybe you've thought about writing a fictional novel or a self-help or an autobiography, and you've got stuck on the title or the front cover or what chapters to write. So it can be a very daunting task, and whether your goal is to write a book or start a business or whatever it is, this process will stay the same. Right, so let's say you wanted to write a book. Now, first of all, you need to break that down into manageable steps. Most books are roughly 60,000 words. So that is a 250-page normal book is roughly 60,000 words. Obviously, if you want to write a massive novel, then it might be 120, 150,000 words, depends. Now, 60,000 words is what you need to write basically to have a book. Now, 60,000 divided by 500 means you need to be writing 120 days for 500 words per day. Does that make sense? So if you write for 120 days, 500 words every day, by the end of the 120 days, you've written 60,000 words, you've got your book. Now your only goal is to write 500 words on Monday, 500 words on Tuesday, 750 words on Wednesday, 1,000 words on Thursday. Maybe you skip Friday, you write another 500 on Saturday. Do you see now, instead of this idea of having a book and hopefully getting there someday, you've got a practical plan on how to get there. Right? That's how you can do anything. For me, that's how I approached this. When I wrote my first book, my goal is 40,000 words. It was back then was 40,000 words for me. I wrote 1,000 words per day. After 40 days, I had 40,000 words, but I still then wrote a couple extra. I wrote up to about, I think it was around 60,000 words. Every day I wrote a little bit. I actually started with a blog. That's the way my first book was written. I started writing a blog. One chapter was the art of comparison, how to use comparison to your favor. So that was one of the ideas that I had, and I blogged about it. And then as I reviewed that blog, I added a bit more detail. I added a personal experience. I added a story of a mentor that shared with me, and boom, I had my first chapter or my first sub-chapter. And then I built another chapter, and eventually I had this book, and it took about 2-3 months to write. And honestly, I didn't think it was possible to write a book, but unconsciously I went through the step-by-step process. So whatever it is that your goal is, whether it's making a movie, building a business, writing a book, investing in property, find out how you can turn it into a step-by-step structure. Find out what you need to do tomorrow in order to push yourself forward towards that goal, and keep on changing the game.
Thanks again for watching another one of our videos. It's been really exciting to go on this journey with you. Please remember to go and check out the other videos, any videos that might interest you. Click the subscribe button, but also go check out our High Performance University. It's highperformacademy.ripplecoaching.co.za. I'll put a link here. You can just click it. Go check out all videos ranging from self-awareness to self-management, leadership, delegation, negotiation skills, personality types, conflict resolution, feedback skills, all of the detail on how to become a high performer and a leader in your industry. Go check it out, and I hope to see you there.